Today on Cutler's Court.
The level of unhappiness in the room is overwhelming.
I'm emotional because I don't trust him anymore. Like,
I don't mind that.
and also, I have a video submitted that shows a lot of his aggression and shows also that it's a lot of times it's geared to
She don't initiate.
I don't like the aggression. I don't like the anger.
She's an actress. She does this for a living.
No, I'm
Okay.
not.
So
hold
there's
on,
a lot of
hold on.
gaslighting going on.
No, it's not.
So
You don't even remember what happened.
This is what you say every time. I never.
No, it's not what I say every time. It's what I say when you're intoxicated and you black out.
We'll find out today, will she stay or will she go? This is Cutler's Court. Gayla Williams is petitioning her fiancé to take a compatibility test before they walk down the aisle. She says if he can't get his anger under control, she won't be saying, "I do." James Edwards is equally fed up with his fiancé's constant belittling, which is why he says he loses his temper. He hopes the judges can help them find some middle ground to make this future marriage work.
Miss Williams, your relationship began on camera and it might end on camera. Tell me how you two met.
First, Your Honor, I'm here because I love James, obviously. I am mentally, physically, emotionally, financially exhausted. And this is kind of a last-ditch effort for our relationship, honestly.
Okay.
We met, I'm a promotional specialist, so I was working for Al Capone outside of a gas station, giving out some free cigars. And this was 2019.
Okay.
He walked up, he had colorful hair, tie-dye clothes on, very ethnic urban. So I was like, well, you want a free cigar? He was like, no, I don't want to wait. It's free. So then he came back, got the cigar. And I asked him what he did, because, obviously he had a lot of ethnic urban features going on. So he said he was a designer, did clothes, and was an artist as well. I said, okay, so I'm a model, choreographer as well. Maybe we can connect. And long story short, he wound up contacting me for a music video he was doing. And we just clicked on set. It was a lot of great energy, we had a great time. I liked how passionate he was. And as soon as we decided to give it a try, the pandemic hit. And we wound up quarantining together as our way of dating.
Okay. Woo.
Yeah.
Up close and personal.
Yes, most definitely. That's where I found out.
Can't get away from it. Okay.
Usually I wouldn't jump into actually living with someone so quickly, but, circumstances were rough. We both moved out to Atlanta to follow our dreams. We were both homeless. We both, started at the bottom together and built our way up, so.
How do you feel about the relationship at this moment? We'll get into some more detail later, but I just want to know, how do you feel about the relationship?
Ditto, the same way she describes it.
You wore it out too?
Yeah, I'm worn out.
Okay.
Well, at least they on the same page about how they feel about the relationship.
It's just been a lot. When she says financially, I won't say I'm more emotionally, mentally exhausted. Just dealing with a lot with the plaintiff, Miss Williams.
Okay.
That's understandable.
And you all are engaged to be married, correct?
Ari?
Ooh. Okay, the energy behind that. What? You don't have a ring?
No.
Do you have a ring?
I have a ring.
You didn't wear it.
She throw it off any disagreement we have
true.
is coming
That's not
off.
true.
Is
These last few times, he's actually been the one to tell me to take it off.
Did he tell you to take it off today?
No, he didn't. I'm just not committed to this relationship at the moment.
All right, so what are your issues in this relationship? What's the problem?
The first thing would be the aggression issues, anger issues. For example, my car has had damage to it. The very first time was literally because it was a fun night and I didn't feel like, he should be driving. So I said, well, I'll drive, let me drive. Long story short, I was forced not to drive and the car got damaged, the handles got pulled off.
By who?
It got dinged up,
By who?
By Mr. Edwards.
that was a wild night. That was a wild night. She ain't telling the whole
pulled off
story.
the door
I'm
handles.
telling the whole story. Yes, he pulled off the door handles.
Why? What triggered that?
He has anger issues. So that's what I'm saying. So I wanted to drive the car, which is my car, and I was sober, and so he didn't like that. As I'm saying, let me drive, pull over, this and other, he gets out of the car, you know, starts pulling off the handle, starts hitting the car. This
He does a lot of gaslighting. So I heard different stories all the time.
He doesn't remember it, Your Honors.
Hold on.
She a good gaslighter.
So, did the car have handles before you left?
Yeah, well, I did pull the handles off.
You do know that?
I do know I did that. This was at the beginning of our relationship during my evolution. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So that
but
did.
go ahead.
That did occur, but the way she describes it, I can't say that it occurred like that.
Later down the line, he also got angry. We're having an argument in the vehicle. He punched the window. It's cracked in the window as well. He punched.
Wait.
He punched it and cracked it?
That was an accident.
It doesn't matter, James. It does not matter if it was an accident. You were upset. You took action. You
I was
punched
upset
the
at
hole.
somebody talking at me instead of talking to me.
That's not an excuse.
Hold on, Ms. Williams, hold on.
Which is really the root of all our problems. My response.
That's why you've been punching holes in the walls.
But on the flip side, you've had situations where you've punched some holes or
That's not true.
left and damaged your car and would like to blame it on me.
Wow.
So again, when I say certain things, I say
Tell the story.
Yeah, okay, so wait, hold on. Before your evolution, you had problems expressing anger, correct?
Yeah, well.
Is it safe to say that you no longer express anger in that way?
It's gotten so much better. I can't say that all the time, but I ain't definitely not gonna damage her property because I've learned boundaries.
She said something about walls. Have you punched in a wall?
I do have the evidence of that as well.
Yeah, I punched the wall. I punched the wall of the house that I pay rent at, and I was mad at that moment, so I punched it. I mean, again, there's been times that she punched, knocked something off the table.
Okay, so what are we looking at there?
We looking at one of those cheap $5 doors. So, you know.
That he decided to attack
knocked
because
it down
I had the
off the
door
hinges.
closed because it was a heated situation, and he decided to barge his way in and mess up the door. This is not the only apartment this has happened to. We've been in a total of 3 apartments. He punched holes in 2 of them.
Coming up.
I'm talking about while I'm naked, crying tears, and I don't know what he's gonna do with those videos. Number 2, I was not feeling safe.
So you were doing it out of fear.
That's what he says all the time. I'm a woman. I'm this tiny.
I'm not doing that to you. I got a phone full of stuff.
Mr. Edwards.
This is crazy.
Are you in a situationship and need advice? The Cutlers can help. Submit your case at cutlerscourt.com.
I wanted to drive the car, which is my car, and I was sober, and so he didn't like that. He gets out of the car, you know, starts pulling off the handle, starts hitting the car.
He does a lot of gaslighting. So I heard different stories all the time.
He doesn't remember it, Your Honors.
So, Ms. Williams, he says he's improved. Has he improved?
He has improved.
Okay, so you admit that?
I do.
Okay, well, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does he still have anger issues?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does that look like now?
Recently, I don't know what I haven't damaged her property. Literally maybe 2 weeks ago, he threw cans at my car. Like, he doesn't remember this, though. He doesn't remember it. But he threw cans at my car, said, the windows were...
Cans of what?
Cans, I worked for a juice company. I have
don't
cans.
tell
okay.
No, but I'm about to.
You
Let me
don't
get
tell the whole
there.
story.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why
hold
it sounds
on.
so bad.
So, Mr. Edwards here can't pick me up from work. I get in the car. I notice he's been drinking. He's speeding, swerving, almost gets in a car crash because the traffic is stopped up. He has to swerve all the way over to the side. Okay. In that midst of that happening, I call him a name. I call him I think I call him an idiot or something like that. So he starts the speeding again. I'm talking 120, 140 miles per hour.
140 miles per hour?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Y'all believe that?
I don't know.
She got a Kia Soul. It don't even do that.
And my Kia Soul broke down.
This is what I mean when I say
shortly after.
gaslighting.
No, I'm not gaslighting,
If I hear the
James.
story
You
enough
literally
times,
were
I start to
speeding.
believe it, just like y'all finna believe
Wow.
it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
Anyway, it escalates. Something happens. I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to.
But he threw cans at your car.
He threw cans at my car.
Okay, Gayla.
I'm emotional because I don't trust him anymore. Like I don't trust you anymore.
I don't mind that.
And
I don't trust you
also,
either.
I have a video submitted that shows a lot of his aggression and shows also that a lot of times it's geared to, and that's where a lot of our arguments come from as well.
All right, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'll be okay.
Tashi, thank you.
He doesn't take it seriously.
Can I
but
ask
I'm
you
a
a question,
woman,
too?
And I don't like the aggression. I don't like the anger.
She's an actress. She does this for a living.
No, I'm
Okay.
not.
So
hold
there's
on,
a lot of
hold on.
gaslighting going on.
No, it's not.
So
You don't even remember what happened.
This is what you say every time. I never.
No, it's
remember.
not what I say every time. It's what I
never
say when you're
remember.
intoxicated and you black out.
So instead of bringing evidence and videos, I didn't want to do all that because we could go tit for tat. For every video she has, I have one. For every picture,
Well,
You
that's
will
not
never
what I'm
be able
here
to show
for.
what I'm
Mr.
saying.
Edwards,
That's not what
here's
I'm
what
here
I'd like to get at. What is it that she does that causes you to get angry enough to take another step, regardless
Could
of
you
what that
imagine
step
somebody telling you you don't pay enough to turn down the AC, or you got to schedule sex or anything of that magnitude?
All right, so let's unpack that. You say you don't
pay enough on the bills to turn down the AC. That's
What does that look
unheard
like?
of.
How does that conversation go?
I don't know.
Oh, I can tell you.
Wait, hold on, no. I mean, you were there. How does that conversation?
At that point, I blank out. I go into the matrix because I don't know.
Tell me what
I don't know.
happened.
Ask her. She knows. She'll gaslight
I'm
you.
asking you.
No.
I want to hear from you. I mean,
you know, it's cold in here. It's
Okay.
cold.
All right.
I shouldn't have to put on hoodies, pants, and my coat. You mind if I turn, even for me to have to ask.
So you
I shouldn't
ask
have
her-
to ask. Yeah, you know.
and her response is what?
You don't pay enough to be complaining about it's cold in here. So imagine a woman saying that to you. Do we not compatible, man?
here's the thing, Mr. Edwards. We don't think you are just hitting
not.
walls and things for the
I'm
fun
not.
of it. But what we want to know is why. And so you're saying like
Just because,
when you say she says you ain't paying enough to complain, that to me feels like she's impinging on your manhood. Am I wrong? Is that how you feel?
Everybody know that. Everybody heard that, knows what's going on. You could look in this video, you could tell how she talking, the smacking the phone, get the phone. She's done it several times.
So, so here's the thing. Why would you tape or video an argument?
Because number one, that's what he does all the time. This was actually one of my first times doing it, and thank God I did.
Then where my videos at?
Hold on, Ms.
You
Edwards.
said you don't want
Hold
to
on,
show
Ms.
this.
It don't
Edwards,
matter,
hold
though.
on.
I didn't bring a video.
Let her finish.
Right. So me recording was because this is what he's always doing. I'm talking about while I'm naked, crying tears, and I don't know what he's gonna do with those videos. Number two, I was not feeling safe. You did not see the whole video, but it was some things that happened, and I wanted to make sure I had it documented in case anything happened.
This is crazy.
Up next,
The women he's been with have been very out there, promiscuous. I'm not like that.
You watch.
So don't everybody watch
Wow.
videos.
Mr. Edwards,
Mr. Edwards.
you all came here for a compatibility test. I got some thoughts, but I want to hear from the expert.
What is it that causes you to get angry enough to take another step, regardless
Could
of
you
what that
imagine
step
somebody telling you you don't pay enough to turn down the AC, or you got to schedule sex?
is? Ms. Williams, is there anything you like about Mr. Edwards?
Even though we were both at our lowest when we met, I loved his drive. I love how passionate he was. We're both creatives, you know what I mean? I love him because, give me a second, please. I'm not trying to be dramatic, James. This is
Don't
No,
talk to us.
Stay on topic.
I stayed with him because I saw his vision. I saw his dream. I wanted to build that with him.
Okay, all right. Mr. Edwards, can you tell me 3 things that you currently like about Ms. Williams?
No.
Do you have anything that you do like about
He's
Miss
just being
Williams?
petty.
I ain't being petty.
What? Ms. Williams?
Ms. Williams?
Right now, I don't. I mean, again, it's a us thing, and it just sounds like it's a me thing that I'm the problem.
Are you all compatible?
She don't initiate. Oh, sorry.
So I didn't have my broken until I was 20. He's the first person I ever gave oral to. He knows how not advanced I am, whatever you want to call it. The people he's been with, the women he's been with have been very out there, promiscuous. I'm not like that.
You watch.
So don't everybody watch
Wow.
videos.
Mr. Edwards,
Mr. Edwards?
you all came here for a compatibility test. And so we've had an expert, Dr. Turpeau, to come and give you all a compatibility test. I got some thoughts, but I want to hear from the expert. Tasha, would you show in Dr. Turpeau?
If you could go to that one.
How are you, Dr. Turpeau?
Excellent. How about you?
We're good. We are definitely in need of your expertise. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and then
Sure.
about your testing?
Sure. My name is Dr. Aaron Turpeau. I'm a licensed professional counselor and relationship expert, and I'm also known as America's Love Doctor.
Can you tell us what you did and what the results were?
Sure. So the litigants, they actually took a compatibility test. So we'll start with physical attraction. Physical attraction, they both scored pretty high. Having that chemistry, having the hots for each other, they got that down.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if we look at the other categories, though, you'll see as far as psychological safety, Gayla feels that he scores a 29. He feels that she scores a 24. As far as love and feelings, that emotional connection, Gayla feels that he scores a 29. He feels that she scores a 58. And then if we look at finances, Gayla feels that he scores a 20, and he feels that she scores a 37. She says that Mr. Edwards scores about a 36 as far as her compatibility needs, and he says that she scores about a 55, which is moderately good. So based on these results and data, my conclusion that this couple is not compatible.
All right, Dr. Turpeau, well, thank you very much. We appreciate your analysis.
Thank you.
Ms. Williams, do you want this relationship to continue?
I don't know.
Okay. Mr. Edwards, do you want this relationship to continue?
Can I say something?
You can answer my question.
I don't know then.
You don't know that? Okay. Well, since you both don't know, let us give you some advice. You came all the way here. You might as well hear what we have to say. It is good that you have improved in terms of your anger management. I still think there's some room to go. And so if you are not currently in an anger management type class, I think that would be of some benefit to help you get even further down the line on the road to where you want to be. You all's communication is horrible because you don't listen to each other. And listening means being quiet. And that is a problem. You all don't let the other finish a sentence. You don't let the other finish a thought. You don't know what the other person is really trying to fully express because you're ready for the jump in. You're ready for the cutoff. And you cannot effectively communicate like that.
To piggyback on that, there is a difference when you're listening to make a point and you're listening to resolve an issue. And you all are just talking at each other to make a point, but not to resolve issues.
Score one, score two, score two.
And you making tapes to document your life, you making tapes to document your life, that's not being in a relationship. I honestly don't think it's healthy for you all to be together. The level of unhappiness in the room is overwhelming. But if you are going to try to fight through it, what he said is what you need to do. And you all really need counseling, not just anger management, but counseling individually and then couples counseling together.
And if you're not willing to do that, if you're like, well, it's all him, it's not me, it's all her, not me. If you're not willing to do that, if you still have that attitude, then yeah, go your separate ways, be safe, be happy.
Be great.
Be great. So that is the determination of this court. Court is adjourned.
Today, I feel like the judge's advice was pretty accurate, unfortunately. I feel like it's probably just really toxic for us to stay together, but I don't know.
I really didn't like the way it happened, but it is what it is. I don't care about nobody judgment or none of that.
I just don't even feel like he could take care of us or, you know, be there for us to support us. Like, and I don't want my kids to go through that, so.
I enjoyed today. It was very inspiring, motivating.
What's next for me is it's time for me to heal.